Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out, slinging spells. I hate your deck. We want to give you the true LGS experience. We show up, sling spells, and have fun. Now meet our players for this episode.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Lynch from I Hate Your Deck. I've got the saltiest and spiciest people. I just love playing Paper Magic with my friends, and it's wonderful to have them here today.
Hi, I'm Isla. Always here to be more spicy than salty. I like to watch Lynch's salt levels rise.
Which today has been happening.
I'm John, back again. Can never get enough of being here and playing and having a great time, so I'm just ready to more fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Ray. I'm here to fuck shit up, and I'm excited to play with my friends.
You mean by misplays, right?
Hey guys, if you want to support the show, join our Patreon. I'm in the Discord hanging out, so you can chat with me or other patrons. You can play Magic with us in our Discord, and you support our channel so we can keep making awesome content, so we can keep showing you awesome, spicy decks that hopefully will inspire you. For new Commander players out there, don't forget your Pregame and Rule 0 conversations, so you can make sure you talk about the power level deck, so hopefully you find a pod that fits the level you're at, so you can have a fun game and not get pub stomped. Now, let's talk about how we're all gonna pump stop each other. I'm gonna play Anzrag the Quake Mole. It is 2 colorless, red and green. It is a mole god. Because for
Holy
4 mana,
shit.
I'm an 8/4 that gives Ray the sweats down his back and knuckles.
Holy moly.
It says whenever the Quake Mole becomes blocked, untap each creature you control. After this combat phase, there's an additional combat phase. Then I can pay 3 colorless, 2 red, 2 green, and make Anzrag must be blocked each combat if able. I am trying to do a lot of extra combat stuff. I do have a lot of fog effect stuff. So that I can hopefully keep her alive. One cool thing is if I can turn my Forbidden Orchard into a creature, so it untaps, so I keep giving someone a 1/1 that must block. So there's fun ways to try to do fun extra attack stuff. So I'm hoping to do lots of combats.
Yeah, she's 8/4 for 4. That has to be illegal. That can't be right.
Power creep is real, power creep is real, buy our new product.
Today I'm bringing to the table a deck from someone from the Discord. Party Mix suggested this list.
Like patrons love to see if like, please play my deck. And you finally answered that call and said, I'll play your deck.
I hate your deck.
But I'll play it.
I'm bringing Elenda and Azor, and Esper Commander. It's a 6/6 flying ward 2. When Elenda and Azor attack, I may pay Esper an X. If I do, draw X cards. At the beginning of each end step, I may pay 4 life. If I do, create a number of 1/1 black vampire knight creature tokens with lifelink equal to the number of cards I've drawn this turn. So I've never played it before, but I did do a quick little look through. It's got some of the notable cards like Imperial Seal, Vampire Tutor, Phyrexian Altar. There might be an infinite combo in there based on some of the cards I saw, but it looks like it's mostly just making tokens, drawing cards, and using a bunch of like ETB drain effects like Corpse Knight and Elasil Core and, you know, random little 1 bits of damage.
So I got Sarevok, the Deathbringer. He's a legendary human knight who's a 3/4. At the beginning of each player's end step, if no permanents left the battlefield this turn, that player loses X life, where X is Sarevok's power. He also has choose a background. So the background I chose was Noble Heritage, legendary enchantment. Commander creatures you own have, when this creature enters the battlefield and at the beginning of my upkeep, each player may put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control. For each opponent who does this, I gain protection from that player until my next turn. So it's Orzhov. It's kind of like Descend, kind of a little bit, because I like that mechanic from the new Ixalan. So it's kind of like a fun game of just kill everybody before I kill myself.
So I'm actually playing a deck from my friend Daniel. This is Norin the Wary. So it is a cost 1 red, legendary creature, human warrior, 2/1, and he says, when a player casts a spell or a creature attacks, exile Norin the Wary, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So this is all about sort of ETB effects, things that care about when Norin enters or leaves, things like that. There's a lot of chaos spells in here. Throw things around, maybe give you his things, maybe give you the mole, maybe you swing at him over and over again and then
You
we
love
win.
giving stuff to people.
Yeah.
Do you have Scrambleverse in there?
Yeah, Scrambleverse is definitely in there. And the best part about Norin is the flavor text, which just says, I have a bad feeling about this.
Ever since I started watching all of the Star Wars stuff, That kind of stuff keeps popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
I can't get away from it.
So let's roll the dice to see who goes next.
I hate your deck.
Wow.
Looks like
4 will do it, Rich.
Draw 7.
This one's for you, Daniel.
Yeah. Rest in power, King.
Yeah, he's alive.
You ready to start this party, Eileen?
Take us away, cowboy.
Okay, I will draw for turn. Command tower, tap it for a soul ring.
Whoa.
Threat.
And unfortunately, that's all she wrote there.
I will draw for turn.
I'll play a mountain. Norin the Weary. Pass.
Play mountain. Cast Mox Amber. Ooh. Then I'll tap for 1. Then I'll cast Norin the Wary. Again, Norin the Wary. When a player casts a spell or creature attacks, exile Norin the Wary. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step.
He only did that because
Yeah, because you wanted to mix. Yeah, you wanted to mix me up exactly.
Yeah. Then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap and I'll draw. I will play Plains for turn. I will tap that, and I will play the Mother of Runes.
Whoa, whoa.
Mother of Runes is a human cleric. It's a 1/1 with the ability tap. Target creature I control gains protection from the color of my choice until the end of turn. She can target herself, which is why she's so fun.
Oh, she is.
And then I'll pass.
Norin will come back. I'm just gonna flip it, assuming. Cool.
Cool.
Great.
You're good. We'll start by drawing. Shame that one comes in tapped. Lynch, I think I'm gonna join you over there in the Soul Ring game. Gonna go and play that.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna suspend Lotus Bloom for 3.
Oh.
So I'm gonna exile it with 3 time counters on it. The beginning of my upkeep, remove a time counter on it. When the last one is removed, I can cast it without paying its mana cost. It's a mana rock that says tap, sack, add 3 mana of any one color to my mana pool.
Untap because you passed.
Yep.
Draw for turn. I will play Tiger Uppercut.
Bring her out.
Do the thing.
Everybody wants to see the mole. Bring her out.
Tapping for bring out the mole god. Whenever Ings becomes blocked, untap each creature you control after this combat phase. There's an additional combat phase. No haste. 8/4. Mole god. Holy moly! The mole god is here.
It's literally a holy mole.
The mole god is here, queer and ready to party.
Passing turn?
Yes.
End step, Norin will come back in. Untap. Upkeep. Draw a card. Play a mountain. I'm gonna play Mana Crypt.
Oh, wow,
That's a sexy manicure.
Yeah, it's real.
Jeez.
And then I will. He's nervous. Tap 2 mountains for 2 red. Tap this for 2 colorless. And then I'll play Silent Arbiter. It's a 1/5.
No.
It says no more than 1 creature can attack each combat. No more than 1 creature can block each combat.
The seething rage that Lynch has right now. He looks so mad at you.
Then pass the turn. I will move through my phases. Move to end step. He comes back.
He's back!
And it's your turn.
I will untap and I will draw. I'm going to play a swamp. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to attempt to cast my legendary enchantment, the Noble Heritage. It says commander creatures you own have when this creature enters the battlefield, and at the beginning of my upkeep, each player may put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control. For each opponent who does, I gain protection from that opponent until my next turn. But once again, I have to have my commander for that to happen. And then I will pass.
Norin comes back.
He's not as scared anymore.
All right, untap, upkeep, remove a time counter from the Lotus Bloom, draw step. I'm gonna go and play this Plains. I'm gonna tap for 4 and cast an Anointed Procession.
See ya.
Oh shit,
Norin.
something's happening.
Oh shit!
He's so scared. You should be a chihuahua.
He's nervous, dude.
There needs to be an alt art where it's just Norin the chihuahua.
Anointed Procession. It is a white enchantment. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, create twice that many instead.
Results.
Very scary.
But yeah, I passed the turn.
You pass, end
step.
step. Untap, draw for turn. Why am I scared of your deck? Because you have a Masterpiece, Mana Crypt?
Yeah, it's just I should be scared of your dagger then.
All right, I'm gonna tap this Soul Ring and 1 for green, and I'm first going to Cultivate.
See ya.
This is why I kept a 1-land hand. I was like, well, at least with a Soul Ring and a land, I can go get some lands. So I'll get 1 forest and I'll get 1 mountain. Mountain come in tapped, and then I haven't played a land for turn, and I'll play the forest that Cultivate gave me for my land for turn. All right, I'll go to combat first. I'm going to attempt to swing at Ray for 8 commander damage. Holy moly! 8 is coming at you, an 8-4 that you were so scared about.
I'm puckered, I'm sad. I'm gonna give you, hold on.
Fire.
I like to fire. Anything with 8-4 is kind of lit. I will choose not to block.
I will then pay 1 green, and I will cast a Delighted Halfling. She's a Halfling citizen, 1/2 from the Lord of the Rings set. She can tap for 1 colorless or add 1 many colors. Spend this mana only to cast legendary spell, and that spell can't be countered. She's delightful, and I'll ship it.
Okay. And step, Norin will figure out it's not that bad. Untap, upkeep. Upkeep, I'll roll for crit. Evens, I'm safe. Nice.
Oh,
I didn't mean to
safe.
throw it at you. Okay, I'll draw. I kind of want to just just kind of, you know? I'm gonna play a mountain for turn. 1, 2, 3,
You're like, I'll do that myself.
4, 5, 6. No. I'm gonna play Wild Evocation. Enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player reveals a card at random from his or her hand. If it's a land card, the player puts it on the battlefield. Otherwise, the player casts it without paying its mana cost. And I just want to see what happens. But Norin does not want to, so he'll leave. I'll move to combat. Everything's fine, and then I'll move to end step, and he's actually not so scared. Okay. So it's on his upkeep. So you reveal a card at random. I'm gonna choose this one at random. If it's a land, he gets to play it. If it's a spell, he gets to cast without paying its mana cost.
Okay.
And here we go. It's
Tarian's Soul Cleaver. It is a legendary artifact equipment. The equipped creature has vigilance. Whenever another artifact or creature is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, I put a +1/+1 counter on the equipped creature. Equip costs 2.
cool. I don't like that. See you.
Okay, then I'll tap and draw. I'm going to pay 1. I'm going to attempt to cast Esper Sentinel. When our opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, I draw a card unless they pay X, where X is his power. Then I'm going to play Castle Loch Thwain, which will come in untapped because I have a swamp. Taps for black, or 2 black and a colorless. I can tap it and draw a card. Then I lose life equal to the number of cards in my hand.
Is that a swamp?
That is a swamp.
I can't see it very
It
well.
says swamp, basically the end.
I was thinking it was an island.
So then I will tap 2, and I will attempt to move the Soul Cleaver onto my Esper Sentinel.
Wow.
Does that resolve?
I got nothing.
Cool. Then I will pass to the facilities.
And you have a suspend trigger.
Untap. 2 upkeep triggers. Trigger. That resolves first. Would you like to
Yeah, it would.
do the thing?
Yeah, this is the one.
That one? Are you
For
sure?
sure. Nice.
Well, it was not the land I was hoping you would put down, but you picked the one that entered tapped.
I love that. Good game.
My man.
I won't hit you down. Maybe you earned a non-hit.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I didn't do it.
I will remove the last suspend counter from here, and I will draw my card for my turn.
Oh, this came back. I'm sorry.
Sure, yeah, we're all doing a lot of fire. You're first. You're the one.
Because God loves
You
me.
get to play another land?
Well, this was put in through that effect.
That effect, yeah.
I'm playing this as my land for turn. Shipwreck Marsh enters untapped because I control 2 other lands. I will then pay 1 to cast Carrion Feeder.
I just imagine this cave and every one step he takes, he's like, oh, and he runs out of the cave. But he's just hanging out at the entrance because he can never get very far. That's how
1/1 zombie can't block. Sacrifice a creature. Put a 1/1 counter on Carrion Feeder. Go ahead and pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep.
this one. Ooh. Return of the Wild Skin.
Yeah, you pooped him good on that one. Winch, I think you should play
So-
it, do the +3 mode, and attack him
So
for
I
being
have to
insolent.
play it? What's the deal?
The player casts it. Not chooses. The
You
player
cast
casts.
Yeah, you
it.
have
You
to
get to
cast
choose
But
a mode.
I wasn't my fault.
I think you do the +3 and you punish him for his insolence.
I didn't
So what mode are you choosing?
All right, I'll draw 8 cards.
Okay,
So-
when you cast that, do you want to pay the 1 for Esper Sentinel?
Yeah, you have a priority.
No.
That scared me.
No.
Okay.
You're not going to pay that? Okay, so I will respond to the spell. See this lovely 1 white mana?
Oh no.
It's gonna come for you.
I know,
Oh,
but that's a lot of cards.
Sorry, I played Swords to Plowshares.
That's
Killing.
coming for you.
I will Swords to Plowshare.
Resolve.
I'm killing you. You're gonna die.
Do you get a land or a life now?
I
You get 8 life.
It's pretty good.
So I draw for the Delighted Halfling because it says there is no target. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-humans, and it's not a human.
Okay. And then you draw for turn.
And then I draw for turn. Tap the Soul Ring, tap these 3 lands for Groll, Tap her, so that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Recast Anzrag, the Mole God. Holy moly, she's back. Did it for you. Said it for you.
My man.
Which should have happened earlier, right? For the return to Wall Speaker?
Oh yeah, it's already been gone.
Or was that last turn?
No,
that was this turn.
That was this turn.
Oh, yes, he's been gone. Pass to the facilities.
Untap. This comes back at your end step. Upkeep. 2 triggers. I'll do mana crypt first. Can I borrow the D6, please?
Yep.
Evens, I'm cool. Evens, I'm cool.
There he is. He rolled a 6.
Do the right one. Flip it. Okay, Stranglehold.
Yikes.
So my opponents can't search libraries, and if an opponent would begin an extra turn, that player skips that turn instead. Just turns, not combat phases. Friends. He didn't like that though. He's scared. I will then move to my draw step.
When you play Stranglehold, do you want to pay 1 or I'll draw from Esper Sentinel?
Oh, I'll pay.
You son.
I'll then play Strip Mine. Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
All right. I will untap. Wild Magic will happen.
It's your card.
All right, I'll do it. Hell yeah, let me freaking do this one, dude. This one has it.
Morbid Opportunist. Whenever 1 or more other creatures die, I draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn.
No.
So 1/3. Then I will draw.
All right, what you gonna do, brother?
Yeah, what you got going
I'm gonna
on?
play Squump. I'm gonna pay 4. I'm gonna play Minthara, the Merciless Soul. She has Ward X, where X is the number of experience counters I have. At the beginning of my end step, if a permanent I controlled left the battlefield this turn, I get an experience counter. Creatures I control get +1/+0 for each experience counter I have. And she's a 2/2. I guess I'll pass.
Norin comes back.
Untap. Upkeep. Triggers.
This one?
It has to be
Boom.
yours.
Play it.
Woo!
Nice.
It's a shame you didn't put that or that land in last turn. I would have played the commander. Remove the last time counter. Cast Lotus Bloom. Raw Step.
When you cast Lotus Bloom, do you want to pay the 1?
Yes.
Okay.
I know. I'm waiting for it to matter, and then I will.
I'm going to then play Elenda and Azor. 6/6 flyer with Ward 2. When it attacks, I may pay Esper and X to draw X cards. The beginning of each end step, I may pay 4 life. If I do, create X 1/1 black vampire knight creature tokens with lifelink equal to the cards that I've drawn this turn.
Which is 1 currently?
Right now, it's only 1. No, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Untap,
No.
upkeep.
Pick a good one.
Rex Sage.
God, you fucked him twice in a row, dude.
You could blow that up.
Rex Sage cast. I'm dipping.
So Rex Sage is cast on my upkeep.
What are you gonna blow up?
I have not drawn a card yet. I'm gonna go for the Stranglehold.
Okay. Cool. Dead.
To draw for turn. I'm gonna tap 8 here, 9.
Please, dear
And I'm
God.
gonna get rid of this because you might cast it and then I would get it for 0. I'm gonna cast Invasion of Ikoria for X is 7.
Okay.
When it enters the battlefield, search your library and or graveyard for a non-human card with mana value X or less. Put it in the battlefield if you search your library this way. This on the stack. Do you have a response? You have a trigger. You will draw.
Yep.
I will not. No response. I'll put this on raise board.
Okay.
I will now go search for something 7 or less.
So it has the 6 defense counters on it, and it's basically like loyalty on
Okay.
a planeswalker.
Okay.
And it is defeated, exile it, and cast it transform. So you do cast the other side,
Okay,
which
cool.
every once in a while might be important.
Yeah, I'll do Zopindel. The Hunger Dominus will come in because it'll doubles all my stuff.
At the beginning of each combat, double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn.
And as reach.
Dude, let's think about this.
Let's all be reasonable adults.
Let's be chill.
Let's be chill as fuck.
I'm going to, because Eiley kind of hurt my
can only
hopes.
swing
Can
with
you
one
kill
thing.
this?
I'm going to swing at 16. Did I say I was going to swing at you?
No, but
I mean, in my house, when someone's already got commander damage, we attack until they're dead.
I'd also like to point out that this makes extra combats, and this will trigger at each combat.
So he'll get stronger
Doubling
and
them
stronger.
again.
double. They'll just be ginormous.
Well, we got to see here if Eiley wants to take 16 damage. So I'm coming at Eiley for 16.
And if Eiley blocks, then you get to
This
that
Eiley,
second
oh,
turn.
she's going to block. She doesn't want to take 16, Commander.
Holy moly.
She took one for the team. That's what I'm talking about. Because she knew the 32 commander would kill one of her teammates.
Pass.
Okay. End step. Norin flickers in. Untap. Upkeep. Yeah, I have Mana Crypt. I'll do Mana Crypt first. Evens, I'm safe. 6. Wow. Where were you when we started the game? I will do Wild Evocation. High Market. All right. High Market comes in. I'll draw. I will tap 7, and I'm going to cast Thieves Auction. Exile all non-token permanents. Starting with you, each player chooses one of the exile cards and puts it onto the battlefield tapped under their control. And then we repeat this process until all cards exiled this way have been chosen.
So basically, all the cards, all the non-land permanents are going to be exiled, and we all take turns picking which one we want.
Non-token permanents.
Yeah. Starting with Ray. Now, when you play that, do you want to pay 1 for Esper Sentinel?
Yep.
You're a bitch. Okay.
Okay, so the way it works is we're going to exile everything that's not a token.
So I should have killed you.
Yes.
No, we're gonna exile everything.
Yes.
That's not a token. Each player chooses one of the exile cards, so they'll all be up for grabs. We each take a turn picking one until all of them are chosen, and then it resolves. Cool.
Let's do it.
Sick. Okay, everything's exiled.
All right, Ray, which one do you want?
Well, hold on, but we can choose to put our commanders in the command zone.
Non-token.
Oh, so lands too.
Lands 2.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm ready to start the auction.
I know, let's go.
You know what? Fuck it.
I think I'm gonna let my commander go to the command zone.
Okay, so that's 2 counters. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Thieves Auction. With my first pick in the 2024 Magic the Gathering Draft, I'll pick Zapandrel. This is my guy.
I'm going to take my own mother of runes.
Huge. To you.
I will keep Elenda and Azor.
Huge. To you.
So
I'll
we'll
take
finish everything.
The Rex
and-
Sage.
Okay. I will choose. I'm gonna choose Mana Crypt.
This is so
To you.
stupid.
I'm going to take Lynch's command tower.
To you. They're tapped too. For what it's worth. Soul Ring. Cool.
Soul Ring.
To you.
They come in tap?
Yep.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Oh,
Put on the battlefield tapped under their control.
okay.
Nice sanctum.
Why, you want to make your god indestructible or something?
I'm gonna choose your Esper Sentinel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. I'm going to take your strip mine then.
I'll take the Lotus Bloom.
I will go ahead though, grab my soul ring.
I will take whatever this is called.
Minthara. I'm going to take this land.
I'm gonna take the Amber.
Cool. You.
All right, I'll take the Soul Cleaver.
I'm gonna take Noble Heritage too.
Take my own castle.
I'm gonna go ahead and borrow this.
Take my halfling.
I'm gonna take one of my mountains.
I'm going to take my plains.
I will take Anointed.
All right, I'll take my Taiga.
I'm gonna take Invasion of Ikoria.
But won't the X be 0?
The X will be 0.
I was trying to read the card.
Carrion Feeder.
Forest.
Mountain.
Swamp.
Shipwreck Marsh.
Mountain.
Mountain.
Plains. Still the Arbiter, the High Market, that.
I'll take Silent Arbiter.
Damn.
And you can have Wild Evocation.
Your favorite card, Lidge?
Favorite card.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our auction. We're gonna reset the boards here. Here we go.
Okay,
Everything comes into play tapped, by the way.
I have a mother of runes and a bunch of lands, baby.
tap, tap, tap,
What's a 9 mana real
Tap.
quick? That's fun.
tap, tap, tap. I'm giving Lynch. I'm gonna choose you when Invasion of Ikoria enters to protect it.
I do have a trigger.
So
ATB
do
trigger.
I. Do they resolve with me first because I cast the spell? How does it work?
You are the active player, so your ETBs will be last on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the Esper.
Okay, so it's gonna blow up to you, brother.
Okay, now your triggers.
I'm gonna do just this. I'm gonna go look for. I don't know what's in here, so I'm gonna go see real quick. The non-human's mana cost 0. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Rogue Rack.
legend Rogue Rack.
I shall fail to define. I didn't think so.
Okay.
Okay. That happens. Everything's good. Everyone has their new fun toys, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Woo woo woo! I'm gonna move to my end step. I have a cool new trigger from Minthara. Permanent I control did leave the battlefield this turn, so I will get an experience counter. I'm gonna put the experience counter as this little dice.
She's gonna do some work with that Norin.
Creatures I control get +1/+0 for each experience counter I have.
Is that an end step or ETB? What is that?
End step. Beginning of my end step.
So your ending step.
Yep, this is going to end step. I get 1 experience counter. These all get a global +1/+0. End step, this is gonna come back in. When this dude comes back in, I'm gonna put 2+1/+1 counters on a creature I control.
No, all of us may put
Yeah,
two
we
plus
each
one
get a
plus
picture on a
one,
creature
But if
we
we
can-
do, you gain protection from us.
Yep. I'm gonna
Permanently?
No, until his next turn.
choose to put 2+1/+1 counters on this dude.
I will do that, but only because I'm not planning on attacking you this next turn.
Cool. I'm gonna do this guy. You do that guy.
I want to do it.
Cool.
I'm gonna do it.
Cool.
So you're safe for a whole round, dude.
And it's to you, brother.
I will untap.
Upkeep trigger, wild evocation. I get to do it now.
Okay.
It's on my
It's his
board.
spell now.
I am the captain.
Tarian's Journal. So I can tap it, sack an artifact or a creature, and draw a card. I can activate this only as a sorcery. I can pay 2, tap, discard my hand, and transform it. Transforms into a land. Taps for black. I can tap, and I may cast a creature spell from my graveyard this turn. If I do, it enters battle with a finality counter on it and is a vampire in addition to its other types.
Norin's gonna dip.
I play Ancient Tomb as my land for turn. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to Diabolic Intent, sacrificing my Mother of Runes. I'm going to go search my library for a card and put that card into my hand and then shuffle.
No response.
Nope.
Okay.
And I will pass after that, but if you want to wait, that's fine. I don't have to reveal it though.
On your end step, Norin's gonna come back in. I will have a Noble Heritage trigger. I'm gonna put 2+1/+1 counters on this thing.
I'll go ahead and put 2 more here.
Put 2 more. You don't have a creature?
I don't have a creature.
Upkeep. I'm gonna go and cast this during my upkeep. Because I have no other cards in hand.
I'm sorry. Blame Ray.
I do.
I didn't put the Dark Ritual there.
No,
Blame
but you put that
Canada.
there. Yeah, so I get 3 floating black. I move to my draw step. My mana fizzles. Pre-combat main phase. I'll go and play this swamp. Well, Lynch. I have a nice 10/10 commander here with flying. Do you have any flying blockers?
No.
No?
I remember when he hit you for 16.
I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to combat.
Oh my gosh.
And I will swing at you for 10 in the air. On attack trigger, I will pay black, blue, white. So 3, 5, 6, 7.
Draw 7 cards.
I'm gonna draw 7 cards. That's so stupid. I will go ahead. You took 10?
Yeah.
I'm about to. I was waiting
Yeah,
for you to
awesome.
resolve.
That's
1,
it,
2, 3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Post-combat main phase, I will go ahead and play a Mana Crypt, tap that into a Signet. I will go to end step. I will pay 4 life. I will make 7 1/1 knights with lifelink, but Anointed Procession I will make 14.
On end step, this is gonna come back in. When this ETBs, there's
So
a...
technically that had happened first
Yeah, this is
before I
first.
get to do that.
Yep. So moving the beginning of your end step, Norin's gonna flip back. Noble Heritage is gonna trigger. I'm gonna put 2 more +1/+1 counters on this horror. Would you like to put any? Would you like to put any +1/+1 counters, Eileen?
I am. I'm gonna go to 6.
It's only till his next thing, so you might as well do it because his thing's going to come up in a bit.
Before moving all the way through my turn, I will sacrifice one of these to Carrion Feeder. That triggers the Morbid Opportunist. I will draw a card. Sure. Yes,
turn?
I'm not doing anything else.
Untap. Upkeep.
What is that?
It is the Rhythm of the Wild. So I untap. I cast Rhythm of the Wild. Rhythm Wild says creature spells you control can't be countered. Non-creatures you control have Riot. Riot means I can put a +1 counter or give a creature haste.
Okay. On cast, Norin's gonna dip.
Draw for turn.
Cool.
I will play a forest. I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna do the most amazing big brain play. I'm gonna put the Soul Cleaver on the Rex Sage. Whenever an artifact creature is put in the graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1 counter on the creature.
Okay,
Yeah, so I'll
attack me.
I'll swing at you.
Block it with 1.
Yeah.
Before damage, I sack the token to the Carrion Feeder.
And then I get a +1 counter because an artifact or creature hit the graveyard.
I as well have a death trigger. I will draw a card.
Now you got 12 of these.
You are correct.
Pass.
So move to your end step.
Okay.
Norin's gonna come back in. Noble Heritage trigger. I'm gonna put 2 +1/+1 counters here. Would you like to put any on your creatures?
I've already gone this far. It's going to end on this turn. So yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take
definitely do.
I'll
Yeah.
take 2 more.
All right, so
for
I'll
this
take
turn.
2 more as well.
Okay.
Go to 9.
Untap. Upkeep. I got 2 triggers. Beginning of my upkeep, this also triggers just for being at the beginning of my upkeep. I'm gonna do.
Do you have anything in your hand?
You have that.
This has to resolve first.
That one resolves first. Okay, so I'm gonna play it. It's Panharmonicon. That hits. Now my triggers will happen. I'm gonna do Norin goes away. See you. Sweet. Beginning of my upkeep, I get 2+1 encounters just for being the beginning of my upkeep. I'm gonna put 2+1 encounters on this guy.
You two may do the same, but then you
Because
can't.
Norin had it,
protection.
right?
Then I have Mana Crypt roll. Evens.
That means we all get the opportunity to do
Yep.
that.
Do you want to do it again?
But then
No.
you'll have protection of the whole guard
Okay.
again.
Evens, I'm safe. That's not good. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing one large motherfucker.
Look at this 40 life.
I know he's way too much mana open for me to think that's safe. I'm gonna swing at you. 28, 32. 15, it'll be 30.
Just take it. It's not gonna be serious. Actually, you know what? I forgot that this wild thing is on, so I'm going to respond for you because if it gets cast, it's going to get wasted. So I'm going to cast Settle the Wreckage and exile your attacking creatures. You get to go get a land.
You do have priority before me.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Because I realized it was going to get wasted if it hit that wild mage. Get that thing out of here.
Thank you.
Bye, Felicia.
Can you respond to it?
No. Okay.
I love that card.
Do you do?
Go get
See,
a basic
I
land.
didn't hit you. I'm glad I didn't hit you.
I told you to listen. That is fair.
I did pick it first. But beginning my end step, Norin's gonna come back into the battlefield. This is gonna trigger, but it's gonna trigger 2 times. 2+1 encounters on this guy, and then do it again. Would you like to do it? Twice? Yeah. Would you like to do it?
Nope.
Would you like to do it?
No.
All right, your turn.
That goes up. You had something to leave the battlefield.
Yep, I did. Thanks.
Untap. Wild
Shuffle.
Mage will trigger. Only thing in my hand is Rudenscarred Demon. It's a 6/6 with flying. I get to go find anything I want and put it in my hand.
Now I understand why you definitely did Settle the Wreckage. You get to cast that for free? Wow. Woo! That's a big
we're
brain.
friends.
Look at the brains
Look at
on
the
brain.
wrinkles.
We're friends.
So, what'd you pick?
I think you're all about to find out. I'm going to tap 6 mana. I'm going to attempt to cast Winds of Abandon Overloaded. Exile target creature you don't control. For each creature exiled this way, its controller searches its library for basic land
I
cards.
hate you so
Those
much.
players put those cards on the battlefield tapped and then shuffle their libraries. And because I overloaded it, it changed it from target creature I don't control to each creature I don't control.
Wow.
Just
All
do
I'm-
proper priority.
All I'm gonna do is sack a creature to Carrion Feeder to trigger the Morbid Opportunist.
Which will trigger. And then in response, I'll tap the halfling to float 1 colorless mana.
What do you mean?
So
I
we
restarted the whole game for
resolve.
everybody.
These are exiled.
Yes. And you get lands for everything that got exiled, basic lands.
Basics?
Basics. And they come in tapped.
Shit. I'm gonna go get
You're
every
gonna get
single
yeah, like
basic out
every
of the
basic
deck.
of the deck, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit.
Because you have how many? You have, how many exactly? 14?
I have 12, 13, 14, oh yeah,
Just so we don't mix it up.
15.
So I'm getting 2 forests. On the tap, because I just had 2 creatures.
I almost have all my stuff back. I just gotta get my stupid thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I might not be mad at what you just did.
I think it was the right move.
Because Eiley was like impossible to get through. And I was severely butt clenched about her swinging her big commander and hitting me.
You have a
Flyer.
big ass flyer, dude.
And I had no reach.
war, dude, and no friends.
15.
card.
I was too short from grabbing every single basic out of the deck.
Well, you're thinned out now.
All right, well, I'll go to combat. No, and
Okay.
then I'll go to my main phase 2. Okay, cool. No, fuck off. Pay that, lose 2. And I'm gonna tap Karian's Journal. Discard my hand and transform it. So it flips. I have to discard my hand and transform it. I don't have a hand. So it's now a legendary land cave that taps for black, or I can tap it and I may cast a creature spell from my graveyard this turn. If I do, it enters the battlefield with a finality counter on it and is a vampire in addition to its other types. And then Eiley, when those transform, it's still flipped, correct? Like it's still tapped because I
Yeah,
tapped it.
because it doesn't leave,
Right,
it just
yeah.
changes.
And now I'm done.
No, move to end steps. Norin's gonna come back in. This is gonna trigger 2 times. I'm gonna choose to put 2+1 encounters on this. Do it, and I do it twice because Panharmonicon says an ETB trigger happens 2 times. And then do you want to put 2+1 encounters? Actually, 4+1 encounters on your demon.
Sure, actually.
Cool, sweet. Eiley, would you like to put any? Nice. Would you like to put any? Nice. Cool.
You know, Ray, I think this is gonna be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We've been friends.
All triggers resolved. Untap with, thank you. Mana Crypt trigger. Evens for safety. I deserve that.
And with all those cards too, wow.
Go ahead.
Do the right thing, Lynch.
Chromatic Lantern.
Woo!
You know what's sick?
If she needed more mana,
What
or mana
is
fixing.
Draw.
Cards or something like.
You can blow it up now.
You get a free spell.
If I don't want it.
I'm enjoying casting all these things for free, actually.
When you play Chromatic Lantern, Norin's gonna dip. His counters go away. See you. He's gonna dip, bro.
4 mana to Fairy's Ageless Insight. Mana Crypt and 2 lands to cast. If I would draw a card, except for the first one I draw in each of my draw steps, draw 2 instead.
Nope,
Cool.
you're all good.
Cool.
Do you have enough mana, or are you good?
Black, white, 3.
For any colors.
It's about the amount, because I have to pay 6, 8. Pass Elenda and Azor. I'm gonna play a land for turn and pass.
Before you pass.
Because I have to do it. So beginning of end step, Norin's gonna come
Okay.
back in. When it comes in, I'm gonna put 2 plus and counters, 4 plus and counters.
All right.
Do you want to put counters on your dude? You get
do.
4
4.
because he doubles.
Depends
Because
on
of
my
mana.
con.
Doubles this ETB trigger.
Okay, untap. Permanent. Okay, indestructible.
See ya.
Draw for turn. Play a Forbidden Orchard. I'm gonna cast my commander.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the Mole God is back in play. Cool. I'm gonna give the Mole God hasty haste.
Because of
'Cause-
Rhythm of the Wild.
Rhythm of the Wild.
Rhythm of the Wild.
You feel that?
We had a moment.
Is Ray gonna survive or die?
Whip the cleaver, dog.
I have other things that I
got
might
other
want to
things.
do.
Interesting.
And there's maybe a reason to keep Ray around.
Thank you. Because here's the thing. I can buff the shit out of your guy. You can one-shot.
I'm gonna go to combat. Ray, I think it's time to come to an end because I can't have Eiley. All right, swing at you for 8.
I declare no blocks. I will take 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well, you're not dead.
Pass turn.
On your end step, this is gonna come in. And it's gonna get, this Noble Heritage is gonna see it. I'm gonna get 2 plus and counters. It's gonna double because of Panharmonicon. I'm gonna put 4 on Norin. Would you like to put 4 on your demon and make it very big and scary and play?
Yes, I think I will.
Or are you, I assume that's a
I,
yes.
I will.
We're just gonna really just let Ray.
I'm just letting
Oh.
you kill Ray.
Yeah.
So I get 4.
Yeah, because at the start of his turn, he no longer has protection.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I gotcha now.
I'm trying to feed the beast. Okay, I'm gonna move to my turn.
Yep.
Untap, upkeep. I don't have any spells to cast with the enchantment.
The Wild Evocation.
On upkeep, Noble Heritage triggers. I get 2 more counters on this thing. Would you like to get 2 more on your thing?
I will do it, Ray.
Okay.
I took it up on your own.
Sweet. And would you like
Nope.
to? Would you like to partake?
Can't. He has protection from you if you do.
I'm
She
not
can't
gonna
say it.
take it.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Dude, blow up the board.
Let me. I'm
Is
gonna
that
play
what that
mountain.
is?
Go ahead. I'll move to end step. Nothing happens.
I will untap. I also have nothing for the wild magic spell, so I will draw. Ray didn't blow up the board, but I guess I'm about to Soul Ring.
Oh shit.
I give him a hard
I
time.
was really scared.
Which one do I want? Do I want the Mother Friends or the Esper Sentinel?
Probably the mother.
I can cast one of these from my graveyard with the Tomb of Akalakakakakakakaka.
Oh, did you cast a soul ring? Don't worry, Dibs.
Tap the Tomb of Akalakakakakaka. Like
If you keep me alive, I can kill Ray.
I'm planning on you doing that.
Pretty much anyone can kill Ray.
So I'm gonna tap the tomb, cast Esper Sentinel from my graveyard. It has a finality counter on it, which I'll denote by this upside down 6.
When you cast that,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna respond. 1 white, and then X will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cast Secure the Waste. X being 13. So create 13 1/1 white warrior creature tokens.
Okay.
I have Anointed Procession, so I'm gonna make 26.
Okay. Tap 2 swamps and a plains, and then tap Castle Lochthwain to draw a card and then lose life equal to the amount of cards in my hand, which is 1. Then I will pay 3, losing 2 from the Ancient Tomb, and I'll play Uphiomancer. At the beginning of each upkeep, if I control no snakes, I get a 1/1 black snake with Death Touch. I will then move to the combat. Is there any responses to that?
Nope.
Well, since Lynch has basically got the Ray problem under control and you have a lot of things and I need to take care of air superiority here, I'm going to be attacking you, Eiley, with my Runescar Demon.
How
in
big
here.
is it?
It is a...
Enough to kill me. I'm blocking.
It is, yeah, it's like a 20 bajillion. It's a
22,
16 plus 6, 22, 22.
At blocking it. I have plenty of mana.
Perfect.
Gross.
I will pass.
Moving to end step. Norin happens first.
Yep.
Norin comes in. I'm gonna put 4 counters on it. Do you want to get big?
Oh, well, yeah, since I've already done it, I need to keep doing it.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna put it on the Esper Sentinel, because then you guys have to pay more to make me not do it.
Untap, upkeep.
Can I be co-captain?
Yes! Yes! High five! Fuck your
But wait a minute.
Uh,
There are no legal targets, so I can't cast it. It's just gonna stay in my hand.
That sucks.
Best card to hit out of everything in my hand. Never cast it, so Norin is still hanging out. Draw step. I'm gonna go ahead and play a planes. Yeah, look, I'm sorry, the air superiority's gotta go. I have 26 1/1s. I will. 3. I also have to roll for upkeep on Mana Crypt.
Okay.
Evens, I'm safe.
Not safe.
Yes. Die.
So that mana plus 2 for the first time, 2 for the second time. Recasts Elenda.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will cast the Chromatic Orrery. 7 mana, legendary artifact. I may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. Tap and add 5 mana to my mana pool. Pay 5, tap, draw a card for each color among permanents I control.
when you play that, would you like to pay 5 for Esper Sentinel's power?
No, unfortunately,
Then I will draw a card then.
no.
Okay.
Wow, really?
5 mana, tap the Orrery. Draw 5 cards. 10 cards.
She'll mill herself out. Don't worry about it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Doesn't something happen to Fairy's thing?
That's why I drew
That's
10
why
cards.
she got 10. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So I've drawn 11 cards this time.
That's hot.
Yep.
I almost drew 8 earlier this game.
And then you didn't.
I did.
That was
I drew 1
that was her fault.
with
too.
a 6 CMC spell.
It's fucked up.
I'm gonna tap for 2 to cast Demonic Tutor. Good, good, good.
Yep.
Good.
What are you gonna get?
Something to save my ass.
That you don't already have in your hand?
It's gonna be a mess of stuff. So we are gonna go to combat first. Go to declare attackers and swing 26 dudes this way.
So, do they have any keywords?
Nope, 6
Priority to Lynch.
1/1s.
Priority to me. My boy John saved me once.
Oh, if my homie saves me here,
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to attempt to Constant Mist. Creatures deal no combat this turn. Well, at least I'll force it
She
out
does
of her.
literally have one.
I mean, you guys saw it.
I did see it, but I at least forced it out of her.
Okay.
Can...
Oh, wait.
What?
You know what? I'm gonna have to let it happen.
Why?
Because I want to cast something
She needs
else.
the mana.
Because I want to cast something else.
Perfect.
So you're gonna resolve that, and you prevent all combat
Yes,
damage.
I saved him because he saved me once.
Nice.
And
Okay.
We know we both have threats, and then we can deal with each other. Let's
perfect.
get to a 1v1 game.
No, that's what was my plan.
All right. So I will proceed to the post-combat main phase. So post-combat main phase, that mana that I wanted because I would have been 1 short. Phyrexian Altar. I will go ahead and sack a dude to go to 4, and then tap that for 1. Cast Ellis Ilkor. 2/2 Death Touch. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life. Whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life. Sack 4. Everybody lose 4 to this trigger. I'm gonna cast Pitiless Plunderer.
Oh.
Pitiless Plunderer. 1/4. Whenever another creature I control dies, create a treasure token.
Am I gonna have a turn?
Yes, you are, because I'm actually gonna. You might not. So I sacked 1,
Why do you
Plus-
give me hope?
another 5.
Okay, so
So
5.
4.
4. Okay, hold on.
So 5 in total. And now I'm
4.
doing 5.
So another
So
5.
9 in total this turn.
That's what I want to hear. 9 in total this turn.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cast Krav, the Unredeemed. Partner with Regna the Redeemed. I'm not sure if it's in here, so I might fail to find. Pay a black, sacrifice X creatures, target player draws X cards and gains X life. Put X 1/1 counters on Krav the Unredeemed.
You get treasures too from Pitiless.
When
Yeah,
when these
yeah.
enter, I gain 2. Sack a treasure, trigger Krav. Sack 16 dudes. Everybody, lose 16 life.
I lose.
That sucked.
I thought we were tight. Dude.
That
This
sucks, bro.
Goes to you.
Yeah, all erase stuff.
So we get-
Okay, in response to him going to be wiped off the face of the earth, I'm going to sack and destroy some land. I think they all tap for anything.
They
anyway.
all tap for anything anyway, so.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, just
Okay.
anything that taps for anything normally.
Then I will draw 16 cards and gain 16 life.
15, 16. So you're at 32 life. And then you're getting 16 treasures,
Yes.
going to 20,
16 treasures.
because you had 4 still.
20. Drawn 44 cards this turn. That is my hand.
That's your hand?
Yeah, that's my hand. I will proceed to end step, trigger Elenda and Azor. I will pay 4 life, 1, 2, 3, 4, to make 44 tokens.
Okay.
So I'm gonna gain another 88 tokens.
Yep. Oh.
I will gain 88 life. I'm not gonna gain that life because in response to that trigger, I will just sack
Yep, and kill us.
enough to kill you.
Yep.
Oh.
Good game.
They have fulfilled their purpose.
Yes.
GG's.
friends. GG.
What else did you have in there? What else was in your hand?
Jesus.
The whole kitchen sink.
How many counter spells do you have in
I
there?
only had the one.
Still, oh, you had a Path of Exile, though. You could have pathed my creature.
I could have.
You had a lot of answers at this point.
I had everything that I needed.
Fuck!
I know, dude.
You came all the way from Kentucky just to get your shit kicked in by Ireland.
Hey, sometimes it's got to be that way, dude. Like,
And I'm wearing the good boots too.
oh, I love coming on here. You guys are always a blast. The games are always fun. I mean, we were flying high in April before we were shot down in May or whatever the hell the song says.
I don't know, but I'm
This
down.
is your card.
Oh, thank you.
Did everyone get their cards that these people stole from each other?
Yeah.
Ask me if I have fun.
You when I.
So thanks to the patron who
Yes,
had
crazy
Eileen
deck.
play their deck, which
Damn
shows
you.
you why if you want to learn, you come play in our Discord. We got some spicy patrons. Besides, including these two. How did you feel about being
so.
back here,
I
Ray?
fucked it all up. It was awesome. I loved doing the Thieves auction. That was hilarious.
That was so dumb.
No, and here's the thing. Like, I mean, it was like agonizing for us, but everyone in the comments are gonna love that.
Dude, that fucking, I've never seen that card. That was crazy to me. I mean, Norin, I thought it was really fun to hear, but you didn't really get any of the effects that really messed with him.
No impact tremors, no perforos.
It was actually weird because the stuff he stole from my deck helped him more than anything.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, we were like 3 turns in when I was like, oh, I can't play my commander because Ray will never take any damage and all 3 of us will just die slowly. So.
That's the true nemesis of Commander, is needing one more mana.
One more.
It's always one more.
It was always one more. That was 100%. I felt like one. I mean, obviously I did great at the beginning with coming out fast, but then once she got dealt with, I was one behind. Thank you so much,
Yes,
guys,
sir.
for
Yes,
coming
sir.
out.
Awesome.
Eileen, always a
Yes,
pleasure.
yes,
Yeah, it's
thank
great.
You've been,
course.
since I've started playing this game, you've been killing me, and I continue to
I'm
learn.
glad I get to continue that hot
The
streak.
tradition, yes. Hey guys, if you want to learn, hey, she's playing in the Discord. If you want to get beat up in our Discord, join our Patreon, support us. It's every other Friday. Watch more episodes of I Hate Your Deck. If you want to support us so we can keep making episodes and bring all these amazing people back and other people. So until next time, I'll hate your deck later. Peace. If you really want to support I Hate Your Deck, there's a lot of ways to help support us. Number one way is through Patreon. Patreon is a great place where you get to join our community. We have a Discord where we play a lot of Magic with our friends, and there's such a community of people from around the world in our Discord. So if you want access to our deck list, do you want to play Magic with a lot of people from all over the world and interact or help brew your decks, the I Hate Your Deck Discord through Patreon will help you get all that done. Hey, if you've been liking I Hate Your Deck, hit the like, subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications when we have new episodes coming out. And we also have bonus episodes. If you want to see those bonus episodes that were too hot for YouTube, join our Patreon to check that out. Hey, it's time for the random Patreon shoutouts. I'd like to thank Casey Anderson, Brian Lemus, and Regan Simpson. Thanks, guys. If you want a shout out, you need to be a tier 4 or tier 5 patron where we give shout outs. Now, we love all of our patrons, but it's just one of the perks of being a tier 4 or tier 5 patron. Without you patrons, we wouldn't be where we are today, and we wouldn't be able to keep making content. So thank you so much for helping us make this show a reality, and we're really excited to keep bringing you great content for the years to come. I can't wait to be able to bring my son on the channel once he gets old enough, let me tell you.
I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out and slinging spells. Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out and slinging spells. I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast. I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast. I hate your deck. Join the I Hate Your Deck Patreon exclusive Discord to get the various benefits and be able to play Commander daily with people from around the world in our global community. I hate your deck.